it's Candice Quinn with the Contract Hack. You know what no one ever tells you in law school? Being a good lawyer isn't enough. You can be brilliant at what you do, but if no one knows who you are or what you do, it doesn't really matter. You'll be invisible, and invisible lawyers don't get noticed or promoted, and they certainly don't get salary bumps. They don't get clients or opportunities either. I learned this the hard way. I spent years working insane hours, doing all the hard work, volunteering for everything, and never getting noticed. Meanwhile, there's all these lawyers who weren't half as skilled as me, and they're out there getting promotions and raises and bringing in all these clients. What was the difference? Well, they understood that their personal brand was what was going to help them succeed, and I was over there just sitting on the sidelines thinking it was my hard work that was going to help me succeed. And let's be real, a lot of attorneys think personal branding is egotistical and unnecessary, and maybe it should be, but the truth is it's not. So after my years of struggling, I decided to create the personal branding checklist to not only help myself, but help you create your own personal brand. My checklist is a no BS audit of your personal brand that takes maybe 20 minutes to complete. Now, don't misunderstand. This is not to make you an influencer. It's not even to make you Candice Quinn, the contract hack. This is to make you Candice, the lawyer that does good work, gets clients, and raises. You want to make sure when someone Googles you, when a recruiter looks you up, or when a potential client checks you out, that what they find about you is all stuff they like and meets the tone that you want for yourself. The truth is, right now, your brand exists whether you want it to or not. It's out there. We're all on the internet. So you're either managing it and making sure it's working for you, or you're ignoring it and just crossing your fingers. So my checklist actually covers 6 really important areas. First, LinkedIn. I'm not talking about just having a LinkedIn. That's not what I mean. I'm talking about what is on your LinkedIn. You need to have a headline that is actually going to tell people what you do beyond associate at a big law firm. You need an about section that tells your story, who you help, how you help them, and why. You also want to showcase representative matters that show your skills and your experience. Most lawyers' LinkedIn profiles are just resume dumps, and you don't want that to be the case for yours. They're boring, they're forgettable, and they're invisible. Second, you need to make sure that the firm's website and your bio on it are on point with your brand. Your bio should be written in a client-friendly way, not another resume dump. You probably want to make sure you're using the same photo and a more up-to-date photo across all of your platforms. You want to make sure that people can easily find your contact information. If they can find you, but they can't figure out how to contact you, well, that's just a fail. You might think this sounds basic, but you'd be surprised how many attorneys don't monitor or manage any of this, and it shows. Third, you also want to manage your social media presence. You want to make sure you have consistent handles across all platforms. You want to make sure that your posts align with your professional image. Don't get mixed up between your personal profiles and your professional profiles. Those are 2 separate things. And you want to regularly engage with industry news that's relevant to what you do. You don't have to be active on every platform. Be strategic and be active on the platforms that matter for your practice. Fourth, thought leadership. Have you published anything in the last 6 months? Maybe you've spoken at a panel or a CLE. If you have, you should be repurposing that content across other platforms. Thought leadership is how you demonstrate your expertise at scale. One short article can work for you for 5 years. Fifth, you want to make sure that you're networking and that you're visible. You should be commenting on your peers' posts on social media, sending follow-up notes after conferences, meetings, CLEs, etc. And you should be tracking people that you want to stay on the top of their mind. Relationships don't maintain themselves, so you need to put in a little bit of effort to maintain those relationships. Number 6, consistency. Your professional story should be the same across all the platforms. The keywords should be mostly the same, and your online presence should be aligned with where you actually want to go. Don't showcase a bunch of litigation if you want to be transitioning to transactional work. Make it align with your goals. A lot of the clients that I work with are not properly aligning their personal brand to who they actually want to become or who they actually are at the moment. And it's costing them the opportunities that could be taking them to the next level. Here's what I want you to understand. Every day that you don't have this dialed in, you are losing opportunities. Recruiters are scrolling LinkedIn, looking for the right fit, and they're passing you by if you don't have it dialed in. So while you might be laughing that your colleagues are all over social media and making posts, they're probably getting the calls from recruiters and your line's not ringing. And the worst part is you're probably sitting there doing the work. You're doing everything. You're probably doing a better job than the people getting the calls. But because you're not doing the personal branding, you're missing out. Personal branding is not about vanity at all. It's really necessary to survive in your career. You need to take control of your professional reputation and manage it before it drags you under. Here's what I want you to do today. Download my personal branding checklist. It's completely free. The link is in the pinned comment and the description below. Take 20 minutes this week and go through each section. Be brutally honest about where you stand. Where are you strong? Where are you leaving opportunities on the table? Then start fixing your personal brand. One section at a time, step by step. Small, consistent improvements will compound into massive, major shifts. Your brand is your reputation, and if you're not managing it, then you're missing out. I'm Candice Quinn with Contract Tag, and if you want your legal career to work for you, then start working for your personal brand. If you need more help and more tips, go ahead and schedule a free call with me. The link is in the pinned comment and the description below. Bye for now, hackers.